The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the... Bullet! It's hit the upright. And he's making progress on the ball. In by Rijkaard. Corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruyff goes short. And that was nowhere near his best. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Hullet. Might be danger here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. Brilliant save from Buffon. Messi gets good distance on it. Oh, it's played into the area. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. Howson is the team's great visionary. Chooses to go cross-field. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Lahm. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's only too happy to take that back. Maldini.
Such good technique.
Cruyff picks it up out wide. Elects to cross. Piqué getting this one clear. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Koundé.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cruyff. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played out towards the right wing. He slings it in. There's the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! Goal! Portugal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looks to the other side, and it's Lam. And this is Messi. Oh, cracking ball. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Carlos flings in across. That has ended up in no man's land. Here's a shot at goal! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Belgium grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be...
And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Belgium get the second half going. There will be a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Gullit. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide. Gullit. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Ronaldinho. It's a promising position. And he's straight offside. Vieira. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to play it through. Messi looking to run onto it. Ronaldinho. Deep cross. Climbs up big! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. It's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thinks about the shot. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Hullet is onto it in a flash. Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. Maldini. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
There's the crossfield ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that should get the job done. Bastoni cuts it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that is a good ball to... Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that has left him in a heap. Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That has not gone well. Oh, good spread. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Koundé. I think we're just about done here. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Número 7. Número 23. Messi.
Ribery plays it short. In towards the back stick. Lahm with the clearance. Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Neuer herring after the ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a good-looking delivery. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Mbappe. Oh, just chance, surely! In for the pieces. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is Hullet. Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That's a promising position. Nice control. No, he wasn't going to let him past. So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. And it's Ronaldo. And the shot!
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Corner then. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Referee's given a throw. "30 minutes gone. And this is Hullet. It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! Portugal are level! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Hullet. Cruyff. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. Good take, and it tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal take the lead. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for... Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a loose ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. Nice defending, physical and effective. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's in space and looking for options. Very nicely done. Bullet. Portugal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Rafinha. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Cruyff quietly revving up. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Hernandez is there to clear. Davids. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He's got away. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Look at this. Ronaldinho!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Portugal have their second corner now. Mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bastoni. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's through and all alone. It's Asa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Koundé. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a smartly directed ball. And he's intervened well there. Bastoni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Could be danger here. And he's in on Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Hullet. Great chance! And he's following up! And it's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. The final 5 minutes.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Can he finish?
Ele com mais dentro.
Taken with style.
Não acho que há no outro no viagem assim. Right?
Within sight of the finish line. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No, it's come to nothing. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Azar. Strong running down that left flank. Koundé. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Vieira! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cruyff plays it short. And the cutback. Here comes another cross. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever.
Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Vieira attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. First quarter of an hour gone. Pelé. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Ronaldinho takes a look up. They get a throw in. And this is Pelé. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Pelé goes short. And he was alert to it. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mohamed Salah. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. Chips it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Rijkaard. And the shot's on here. And the shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho has created one goal already. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a good-looking delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Ronaldinho, and that's a dangerous ball.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's made its way to him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Messi. Oh, that was vital. Mohamed Salah, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri. Now it's Rodri. And the counter is on. That's good vision. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mohamed Salah, and he welcomes it in, and he's onside. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
1 minute added time.
That has not gone well. Oh, good read. Now it's Cruyff. Shoots! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. High-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back underway.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Messi. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Ronaldinho.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ronaldinho. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And that is as far as they're going to go. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Portugal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. And here's Messi. Vieira. Gilberto Silva cuts it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Oh, this is a great position. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. Pele with the short one. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Foot in. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Torres. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And it's Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And this is Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernando Torres. Shot, surely! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Messi. No, it's come to nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Threads one in. Is there any support? He might not need it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Number 4, Fernando Torres. Number 9, Pele.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Coming on the field, number 8, Pushkash. Number 20, number 14,
And it's Rijkaard.
Neymar.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Just 5 minutes left. Now this could be a chance. And Hullet! Donadoni. And this is Hullet. He's tried one! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Takes aim and crosses. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
now they can spring out of defence. And here's Hullet. And this is Ribery. And the flag has stayed down. Incoming delivery. He's got tall. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah,
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's looking unstoppable! Vieira. Looking for options for movement. He is through here! Ronaldinho. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Owen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And this is Pele. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Cruyff. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. And this is Cruyff. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Gullit. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham looking to run onto it. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. And they win it back again. Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. He has found the way through. Shapes the shot. And it's come back out to him. He's scored. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And the shots! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Portugal get themselves into the lead. Now it's Cruyff. He's found the way through. And he's intervened well there. Could be danger here. He's shifted. Chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Pele. Well seen. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Portugal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Eze. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pele. And Koundé. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cruyff goes short. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Makalele. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Del Piero has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Makalele makes the interception. Maldini, the man synonymous with solidity. Pele chasing after it. Koundé, bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's heaved it away. Turns back here, probably the best option. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball's gone astray.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, smashing header. Relentless. Just relentless. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Drives it in, climbs up big! Keeper's got his work done. Corner number 3 coming up. Cruyff with the short one. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. A mighty effort! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's straight offside.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Ronaldinho. Número 9. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18. Número 23.
Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Ribéry.
Now that looks a decent ball. Floated through. That's an excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. And he's had it nicked away. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That is a crunching tackle. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. And the shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Son Heung-min clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Koundé, he's a sharp little ball here. Ribéry, up he goes! And he hits the net! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's become a case of men against boys. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Distributed tidily. Bastoni calmly anticipates. And this is Puskás! Puskás! What a big... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Del Piero! This is their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Ribéry. Oh. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Cruyff. Nicely spread. Cafu. Cruyff. And that is expertly dealt with. Saliba makes the interception. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. Bullish header! Against the crossbar. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Hullet. He's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Cruyff. Searching pass he's played there. It's come to nothing. He can get that clear. And a play for a throw. Bastoni tries to clear. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's... And Cruyff! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Played with speed from back to front. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ronaldinho goes pelting down that left-hand side. Paris applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Maldini. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. That's a throw. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And that is goal number 20. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good alertness. Pullet is herring after that one. And this is Cruyff. There's no flag. Quick look, then plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Koundé deals with that comfortably. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Portugal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
O'Shea. Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way through. Now it's Messi. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's a promising position. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Ronaldinho. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe, looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now it's Cruyff, and the shot! And he thumps it clear. Maldini. O'Shea cuts it out. And the keeper's given it away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substituição para Portugal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff with the short one. Now it's Cruyff. Cross to the back post. He gets big. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to pass it. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Cruyff. Messi. And here's Hullet. It's Hullet! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hullet is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Probing pass. And this is Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Now he's got space here. Little pass back. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. It's Seedorf. Vieira. Can he spark a counter here? It's a searching pass. Mbappe finds himself offside. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Saliba. O'Shea. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Foot in. Now it's Hullet.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de prorrogação.
Distributed tidily. And it's played in. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20. Número 7.
O'Shea.
Os seus lugares é
Roberto
número
Carlos.
12, número
Time
8,
added on 4
Ribery.
minutes.
Vamos dar lugar a uma
Cruyff.
substituição.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
He's picked his way through. It's a promising position. Now the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's an imaginative pass. That ball looks a good one. Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already.
Pull it. Oh, that's well spotted. Isco. Now it's Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Owen. He is just caressing. He's having a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Strong running down that left flank. And that's gone loose. Now it's Forlan. Pedri. Shot could be... And Owen! Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Tonali. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. Chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Owen, and it's Isco, and it's made its way to him. Barcelona finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Cruyff. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Hullet. And this is Cruyff. And the shot! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Can he finish? And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Oh, that's neat. Looking for the run. Now it's Tonali. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That is good alertness. Isco. Pedri. Tonali. And here's Owen. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Portugal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Portugal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're underway again. Lovely, now then. Owen!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Forlan. And it's Serginho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. And Koundé. And here's Owen. Pedri. Owen. Oh, this looks sharp. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Passing nice and neat. Now, what about a counter-attack? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the...
And a chance! And they're back on the ball again. Out towards the flank. Looking tidy in possession here. Another pass, just kick. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now he's got space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Koundé. Serginho cuts it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. And this is Isco. He has found the way through. Vieira wins the duel this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 23. Messi. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it out wide. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Punched away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Now it's Odegaard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a chance. Hazard. And he's running through, shapes to shoot! He's scored! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think.
Big chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nunez gets into some space. There will be a throw-in.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Hullet. Odegaard threads one in. This looks promising. No, that's been intercepted. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Now it's Hullet. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they...